all, it's all speculation at this point, and we don't know whether this person was, pro-Trump, anti-Trump, maybe some kind of Islamic connection, although I don't think that.
Opinions vary.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Opinions Vary. That's Opinions with an A. Please like, share, and subscribe. And this story just keeps getting more strange and weird. This Cybertruck explosion in front of Trump Tower yesterday, which came hours after the terror attack in Bourbon Street in New Orleans. And to me, it's just too coincidental. They're saying there might not be any ties. I don't believe anything the FBI says at this point. I'm more impressed with actually the sheriff in Las Vegas who's running that investigation. When he does a press conference, I actually kind of believe what he's saying. But that aside, this story is very strange. The person they've accused of committing this act, which is an act of terrorism, it's a political statement, obviously, in front of Trump Tower in a Cybertruck, Elon Musk. Hello? Really? 2 + 2 is 4. But the person's name is Matthew Livelsberger, and he looks like on his Facebook page that he was a MAGA supporter. Meanwhile, his ex-wife, her page is loaded with anti-Trump stuff, and that was from 2016 and 2015, and I don't think they got divorced till 2018. Who knows? They're also saying he had a gunshot wound to his head, and obviously that happened prior to this explosion. How that bomb went off, we don't have an answer yet. Detonated remotely? Was he shot in the head before he even arrived there and the truck drove itself? Don't know. Was it on a timer? We don't know that yet. Hopefully we'll find out soon. Anyway, let's just get into the story, and I'll comment along the way. Let's go.
Tesla Cybertruck exploding outside the Trump Hotel in Las Vegas. Police tonight treating the blast as a possible act of terrorism. An official telling ABC News the truck was packed with fireworks-style mortars. The driver killed, 7 others were injured. And late today, Tesla CEO Elon Musk weighing in. Here's ABC's Mola Lenghi.
This is the moment a Tesla Cybertruck exploded into a fireball right outside the entrance to the Trump International Hotel in Las Vegas.
This is going to be a Cybertruck. We have a total of 8 victims.
Tonight, authorities reviewing these videos as part of their investigation, treating this as a possible act of terrorism, among other possibilities.
Also, the design of that Cybertruck prevented that bomb from blowing outwards. It actually, all the force of the explosion went upwards. That Cybertruck is built like a tank, and it probably saved lives.
According to an official briefed, that Cybertruck was loaded with fireworks-style mortars on board, as well as a gas can and fuel. Multiple secondary explosions could be seen after the initial blast, sending debris flying. Authorities say the 2024 Cybertruck arrived at the hotel around 8:40 a.m. local time, parked, then burst into flames.
It pulled right up to the glass entrance doors of the hotel. We saw that smoke start showing from the vehicle, and then a large explosion from the truck occurs. There is one deceased individual in the Cybertruck.
At least 7 other people were hurt.
I'm going to show you that first video. The fact that this was a Cybertruck really limited the damage that occurred inside of the valet, because it had most of the blast go up through the truck and out.
Tonight, Tesla CEO Elon Musk posting on X saying the explosion was caused by very large fireworks and or a bomb carried in the bed of the rented Cybertruck and is unrelated to the vehicle itself. The blast coming just hours after the deadly terror attack in New Orleans and raising further suspicions given Elon Musk's close ties to President-elect Trump.
There's no question somebody was trying to make a statement here, whether it was the guy inside the car, whether it was somebody else who, I don't know, had something on him to go make this statement. Who knows? It's all very strange. And now they're saying that this guy had a gunshot wound to the head, self-inflicted, they think. They really haven't said that yet. But it's just weird.
And Mary, a motive has yet to be determined. Tonight, we're also learning that the Cybertruck was rented using the Turo app. That's the same app that was used to rent the truck in the New Orleans attack.
Also, both electric vehicles, that Ford pickup truck was a Ford Lightning electric vehicle. Is there a connection there? I don't know.
Mary?
Yet another thing authorities are looking at. Mola, thank you.
Now, further
So here's the press conference from just a little while ago today. This is where they're going to talk about he had a gunshot wound to the head. And this guy is active military. The one from New Orleans, former military. This guy's active military. Are they infiltrating our military to radicalize them? I don't know.
Complicating this identification of this individual. We also discovered through the coroner's office that the individual had sustained a gunshot wound to the head prior to the detonation of the vehicle. One of the handguns was found at his feet inside of the vehicle.
Again, that could have happened before that truck even got there, because those trucks can drive themselves. So was he shot in the head did he shoot himself in the head? Was he shot in the head by somebody else before? We don't have these answers yet.
Obviously, in how we're trying to identify him, and I'm feeling comfortable to give you this information, is a tremendous amount of substantial evidence, to include he rented the Turo vehicle. There are 2 tattoos, one of which was on the stomach and one of which is on the arm, that we can see bits and pieces of it as in comparison to what it is that we now know he had on his body. That has given us a lot of confidence that this is, in fact, the same person. As well as, which the clearly obvious, which is the credit cards, the military identification, the passport. And then furthermore, as you'll see here in just a very short period of time, we tracked his movements from Colorado to Las Vegas. And in a number of the photographs that we were able to determine, he was the individual that was driving the vehicle. And also, I'd like to iterate this point to you. We still have only ever seen him.
So it ends there, but you're not getting you're getting some answers, but what's going on with all of this? You're telling me on the same day, New Year's Day, that this guy drives through through Bourbon Street, and I did a video on it yesterday. I'll put it up top. There's a whole lot with that too. That's just we don't have answers. And again, I don't trust the FBI. That whole thing was handled awfully from jump when you had the FBI agent come out and say this wasn't an act of terror. Watch my video from yesterday. I almost lose my mind. But in this case, we're not. It's just getting stranger. He had a gunshot wound to the head. He was going to die either way. He blew the truck up with himself in it. Now, obviously, he shot himself prior to this explosion. When, though? Like I said, those vehicles can drive themselves. Or did he shoot himself in front of the hotel? There's obviously probably cameras in a hotel where they might be able to see inside that vehicle. It just keeps getting stranger and stranger. I always say these are strange times we're living in, and they just keep getting stranger. And we have 18 days to go till Donald Trump gets inaugurated. It can't happen fast enough because, you know, everything, all of this aside, Joe Biden's basically burning the house down on his way out the door. And we need new leadership at the FBI. We need new leadership in a lot of places in Washington, D.C. I hope it gets better. That's what we voted for, right? So we'll see. But the story is just very weird. I hope we get answers on this. We want the truth. Me personally, I feel very little trust in the FBI, the Department of Justice, a lot of the alphabet agencies in Washington, D.C., and we shouldn't feel that way. But we do now. And they did this to themselves. And the Democrats helped along the way for self-serving purposes to make it now where over half this country doesn't believe a word that comes out of the mouth of anyone from the FBI, the CIA, the Department of Justice, the Department of Homeland Security. Go on and on. Go on and on. So I hope we get some answers and we get them soon so we know what the hell's going on. Because it feels, I get this uneasy feeling now like I did after 9/11. I just feel like we're in a bad place right now. Let me know how you guys feel in the comments. If you feel that way too. If you have anything to add of your theories on this Cybertruck explosion, please add them in. I'm always willing to listen. And a lot of you come up with ideas in the comments that I don't think of. And I respond to every comment that I could find. YouTube is awful with the comments. I have to go on my app to find them on the YouTube studio. I have to go onto my laptop to find them and hit newest comments to find them sometimes. And I had somebody yesterday said, "You're deleting my comment." I said, "I did not delete your comment." I said, and I went and found it through the app instead because it wasn't showing up anywhere else. And I will not delete your comment as long as your comment isn't laced with profanity. It's not trolling. And you're actually trying to make a point, whether you agree with me or not. I won't delete the comment, and I'll respond to it. So keep that in mind, and please give me your thoughts. I enjoy reading the comments, and I enjoy responding to them. Please like, share, and subscribe. And follow me on X also, @OpinionsVary, and I'm on TikTok, @OpinionsVary. I'd appreciate if you went over there and gave me a follow. And we'll see you next time right here at Opinions Vary.
Opinions vary.